first round.
Ooh.
Props to Detroit. Oh, okay. Okay, I got my 10. Locked in.
Locked in.
All right, we will have Brian kick us off with his measly 10.
Okay, so I said Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Kyle Lowry, Klay Thompson, Chris Middleton, Jamal Murray, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, JJ Redick, and Brook Lopez.
I said Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, CJ McCollum, and Gary Harris.
Well, Kyle, you had 5 correct, which brings you to a total of 7 points. Brian, you had 6 correct.
Yeah, let's go.
So the list, as it goes from most made to least, the top 10 would be Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, James Harden, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, Danny Green, and Fred VanVleet. The Memphis Grizzlies play in what facility?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
I have no idea, so I guess I'm locked in.
Brian, kick us off with your guess.
I have no idea. I don't have anything.
1 out of a 30 shot, and you won't even take one. Sounds good.
They don't play in the Target Center, so there's that.
Kyle.
Is it the FedEx Forum?
It is indeed the FedEx Forum. Kyle ties it up at 8. Who has more career points? LeBron James by himself or Andre Iguodala and CP3 combined?
I'm locked in.
Kyle.
I want to say LeBron James.
Brian?
I also want to say LeBron James.
Correct on both. He has over 1,000 more points by himself than those two combined.
I was going to say, I don't really remember CP3 as being like a volume scorer where we'd get like 30 points a night.
No.
Yeah, I remember Andre Iguodala being the main guy in Philly when they were average and bad, but I didn't know about CP3.
Yeah. Next question. Who plays in the Wells Fargo Center?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in with a guess. I'm going to go with the Utah Jazz.
Kyle.
I think it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kyle takes the lead.
Nice, Kyle.
It is the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's not fair. He plays against them all the time.
Okay.
Play against the Nuggets.
That's fair. You know what?
The Ver Nuggets.
The Ver Nuggets, indeed. All right, the last 2 questions will revolve around teams that you two both enjoy. Who has more regular season wins all time, the Bucks or the Wizards?
Locked in.
I think it's the Washington Wizards.
I'm going to go with the Bucks.
It is the Bucks. They have 1 more win than the Wizards all time.
Yes, let's go.
Kyle takes a 2-point advantage at 11.
90's couldn't slow him down.
That's right. Exactly. Who has more regular season wins all time, the Timberwolves or the Raptors?
I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Kyle?
I'll go with the Raptors.
It's the Raptors.
It is not.
Ooh.
It is the Timberwolves.
How many are we beating them by?
The Timberwolves only have a few dozen more, despite the franchise starting 6 years sooner.
We started before the Raptors?
Yes.
Today I learned.
Let's move on to the NBA/basketball history portion of the guest segment. What was the name of the facility the Bulls played in prior to moving to the United Center in '94?
I honestly don't know, so
I'm
locked in. I'll guess.
I'm locked in as well.
Kyle, kick us off with your guess.
Is it the Chicago Arena?
Brian.
I'll go with like the Sears Center.
It is the Chicago Stadium. Very, very close, Kyle. Within half a minute, how many minutes per game did Wilt Chamberlain play in the 1961-1962 season?
I'm locked in.
Oh, no, I'm locked in. Was it 40.5?
Brian.
I'm going to go with 48.
Both of you would be incorrect. 48.53.
Oh, what? I'm over it. It's whatever.
Who won the very first NBA game?
Locked in.
I got to think of non-expansion teams. I'm locked in. Let's go with the Minneapolis Lakers.
Kyle?
Let's go with the New York Knicks.
It is the New York Knicks.
Night work, Kyle.
That was their peak.
That's right.
It's been all downhill since.
That's right. And speaking of terrible Knicks, let's transition to the triangle offense and Phil Jackson and keep going with that. So although the triangle offense wasn't originated here, what facility did the Grizzlies play in from 91 to 2004?
Bro, I don't even know what they play in now.
We need the name of the facility.
The name of the facility. And remember, I had that little hint of the triangle offense was not originated there.
I'm locked in. I got half a chance, right?
I guess I'm locked in.
Okay, Brian, let's get that confidence rolling.
And I'm going to go with the Jackson Arena.
I like the linkage there a lot, but no. Kyle.
I know they were in Vancouver. I don't know what the arena is, so I'm just going to call it the Vancouver Arena.
This is both incorrect. It is the Pyramid Arena.
Oh. Oh, wow.
It was made to replicate the pyramids of Giza, and hence the triangle. Little clue there for you. In 1949, which type of shot did Joel Folks introduce and score a then record 63 points with?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Kyle.
Was it the jump shot?
Brian.
I was going to say the dunk.
It would be the jump shot. In what year was the first 3-point shot made in NBA history?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. I think it's 1979.
Kyle?
1983?
79 would be correct. Good job, Brian.
Yes!
You cut the lead down to 3, so 13-10. Which player holds the record for youngest to reach 10,000 career points?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Kyle, go ahead.
Was it LeBron?
It's LeBron.
It is indeed LeBron. 1 point apiece.
All right.
All those youngest records are going to be LeBron.
Which team holds the record for longest winning streak?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Brian, go ahead.
Is it the Golden State Warriors?
Kyle.
LA Lakers.
It is the Lakers.
It was one of those
Team
two.
that ended that streak was the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes.
They ended both
They
streaks.
did. Kyle extends his lead now back to 4 points at 15-11. Who holds the record for all-time scoring in the NCAA?
That is an amazing question.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of some old white dude, because that's probably what it is.
Oh,
I'm locked in.
Getting warm.
I'm locked in.
Kyle?
Is it Pistol Pete Maravich?
Larry Bird.
It is indeed Pistol Pete Maravich. Let's mix it up a little WNBA here. Who was the first WNBA player to dunk in a playoff game?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Brian.
Brittany Griner.
Yup, Brittany Griner.
1 point apiece. Good job. It is indeed Brittany Griner. Within one, how many games did Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain foul out of in his NBA career?
Locked in.
Locked in. Taking a guess.
Kyle, go ahead.
He never fouled out.
Brian.
1.
Well, you both get the point then. It was indeed 0. Who won the All-Star Game MVP, regular season MVP, and Finals MVP in 2000?
Yeah, I guess I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. Kobe Bryant.
Kyle?
Shaquille O'Neal.
It is Shaquille O'Neal. Good job, Kyle.
I figured it was either him or Kobe, so.
Yep. That brings your lead up to 6 points, 19-13. Who holds the record for most MVP awards?
I'm locked in.
I guess I'm locked in. I'm not going to know it.
Hey, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Brian.
I was going to say his teammate Magic Johnson.
It would be Kareem. Last question in the basketball history category. Who holds the record for shortest player to play in the NBA?
Locked in.
Locked in.
That would be Muggsy Bogues.
Kyle?
Yep, Muggsy Bogues.
Correct on both. Good job, guys. So we now have a score update after the second portion of the guest segment. It is Kyle with 21, Brian with 14. But don't worry, Brian. This triple-double section is a chance for you to catch up some serious points if you feel so confident. So the way this triple-double portion is going to work, I'm going to read off a question pertaining to a top 10 list. If you feel you can name at least 5 of them and would like to, quote-unquote, go for the triple-double, then you indicate so by saying, I'd like to go for the triple-double, and you will receive 3 points per correct answer from that top 10 list. If you cannot get at least 5 of them, you'll receive 0 for any correct answers. You can always opt out of going for the triple-double by indicating you don't want to, and you will simply receive 1 point per correct answer. Make sense?
Got it.
Yes.
For the first list, all-time regular season minutes list.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, all-time regular season minutes?
Correct.
Holy hell, this is tough.
I know, it's so hard.
Locked in.
Do I have to have 10?
No, you could.
Okay.
You could have 5.
All right. Well, I'm locked in. I'm not going for the triple double.
I am not going for the triple double either.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only 7, I think.
Okay.
I have Wilt. I have Kareem. I have Kobe, LeBron, MJ, Stockton, and Malone.
Kyle, let's hear your list.
All right, I had Karl Malone, Kareem, Kobe, Tim Duncan, John Stockton, Vince Carter, Wilt, and Bill Russell.
Well, you guys each got 5.
Dang, we should have gone for it, Kyle.
I didn't feel confident at all.
I didn't either.
Yeah. So the list is Kareem, Karl Malone, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, Jason Kidd, Elvin Hayes, Kobe Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, John Stockton, Reggie Miller.
Good on Reggie.
Yeah, he played a long time. He played a lot of minutes. I mean, it wasn't like they were extremely, extremely tough minutes either. This list includes the top 10 all-time regular season points per game, minimum 700 games.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Man, this is tough.
I think this one was easier than the minutes, but...
It's easier than the minutes, but it's still hard.
Cal, you came up with your list pretty fast.
I'm just going to lock in because I'm missing one, but I don't care. I'm going for the triple-double.
Kyle, will you as well?
Yes.
Okay. Brian, kick us off with your list.
Yeah, I said Harden, Kobe, LeBron, Kareem, MJ, Wilt, Durant, Larry Bird, and Bill Russell.
Okay.
I had MJ, AI, Kobe, Karl Malone, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, and Wes Unseld.
Well, unfortunately, neither of you two will receive any points.
Oof.
Brian, you had 4, and Kyle, you had 3.
Oh.
Ouch.
So, points per game over a career regular season, minimum 700 games. The list is Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, LeBron James, Jerry West, Kevin Durant, Allen Iverson, Bob Pettit, George Gervin, and the Big O, Oscar Robertson.
I said 2 of them are former Bucks players, so he should have
Yes.
known that.
Well, that still leaves our score at Kyle with 26, Brian at 19. We'll move on to all-time playoffs blocks list over a career.
Oh my God, what?
This is ridiculous. And this is just total, right?
Just total.
Bro, I don't know about this one. All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Will either of you two be going for the triple-double?
I'll go for the triple-double.
Sure.
All right. I like the enthusiasm. Kyle, kick us off this time.
Okay, Hakeem, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Bill Russell, Patrick Ewing, Kareem, Bill Laimbeer, Wilt, Elgin Baylor.
I'm disappointed in myself for missing one of the ones that was on your list, Kyle.
Go ahead, Brian. Give me your list.
Shaq, Wade, Rodman, LeBron, Kawhi, Malone, Wilt, Ben Wallace, DeAndre Jordan, and Bill Russell.
Wow. That was a very new list for all-time playoffs blocks list.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself that I could only come up with Wade and DeAndre Jordan instead of Hakeem and Dikembe.
Wow.
Ben Wallace was a good guess, though.
Yeah, the Wallace one I was not, but like Dwayne Wade, I mean, wow, okay.
Yeah, I just said that I'm disappointed in myself that I came up with Dwayne Wade and DeAndre Jordan instead of Hakeem and Dikembe. Okay?
Hakeem
How do you
or,
forget the all-time blocks leader, Dikembe?
I was going to say Hakeem or Kareem, either one of those.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, you had 5 of your 10 correct, so you will be receiving 15 extra points. The list as follows: Tim Duncan, Kareem, then the Dream, Shaq, David Robinson, Robert Parrish, Patrick Ewing, Kevin McHale, Serge Ibaka, and Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh. I didn't even think about Serge Ibaka.
Yep, Serge Ibaka.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, good job.
Been
Man.
around for a while.
Brian, you were